Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, okay? I have been bad at posting on here. I'm really busy right now. It's a very busy time in my life, so I haven't been as consistent as I wanted to. Anyways, in this video we are going to be letting Pinterest choose my fall TBR. This is gonna be part 1 of a series where I'm just gonna let a bunch of random stuff choose my TBR for the fall. I'll let you guys know where this sweater is from, but I thrifted it from a vintage shop. Yeah, let's get into it. I did not really think this through, honestly. So I'm gonna get on Pinterest and essentially look up Pinterest fall bookish aesthetic and see if Pinterest gives us any books. Hopefully they either give us like an aesthetic setting or they give us a specific book. Hopefully a book that's in my TBR cart or the piles that I have over here. I'm not really good at following a TBR, but I'm going to really try because I'm kind of in a book buying ban. Like, I have so many books that I want to get to reading, so hopefully Pinterest doesn't make me want to buy a bunch of other books too. So let's just type it in. This is kind of what it's looking like. The first picture that kind of got my attention was this Meg Ryan Autumn. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I have a book that I think will be perfect for this. Oh, let me just show you. A novel love story. If you don't know, Meg Ryan in the movie You've Got Mail owns a bookstore, and this lady is essentially stuck in the world of her favorite book. So I don't know why it's kind of giving. And I kind of picture her like Meg Ryan when I started reading this book. I stopped DNF this recently, but I'm ready to pick it back up. I don't really know much about it. Pretty sure she just gets stuck in the world where her favorite book. Imagine getting stuck in the world where Beach Read takes place. Like, that would be insane to me, honestly. This is her first pick. Look at other pictures here and see if we can get some better picks. This was not very planned out. This is an idea that I literally just came up with, so be patient with me, okay? I fear we have our next contender. Every single time I type in the aesthetic for any type of season, especially winter or fall, this picture always just captures my attention. I really wanted to recreate that exact same picture. I just need a backdrop that like kind of looks like that. And well, I'm actually planning on filming a video where someone picks my reads for a week, and they already picked my reads, and one of the books is actually The Secret History, so this works out perfectly. If you don't know, this is a dark academia book, and I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of a murder mystery situation going on in this book. I wouldn't say the OG cover. There's another cover that's like super stunning. I actually started reading this book a while back. I have literally my pivot marker in it, and I started highlighting stuff, and I made it to page 156, but there's still like a lot of pages to go. This book is almost like 800 pages. So we've got our second read. It has like the exact same book cover and everything. We're maybe gonna try to recreate this picture soon. We've got another one. So this picture popped up. If you don't know, Sally Rooney is coming out with a new book called Intermezzo, and I'm obsessed with that cover. I'm pretty sure that book is coming out in September. If I look at that up, I feel like we need to do a little bit of research. Then this is definitely our next book. It actually comes out at the end of this month, but I'm probably going to end up ordering it on like a UK website or something. I don't know, because I really don't want to Sally Rooney back on hardback. I don't know what this book is about, but they're kind of like comparing this book to James Joyce and Virginia Woolf like books. So that'll be something. I've been terrified of Virginia Woolf's writing, so that'll be something probably pretty challenging for me. At this point, I'm just like really scrolling to see. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe keeps like popping up every single time, but I cannot find this book for sale anywhere that it gets here like soon, so I might have to either get it on my Kindle or something. So I don't really want to pick that book right now, so we're still looking. Came across this picture. It's kind of giving atmosphere like New York vibes, and it's kind of giving like haunted forest type of vibe. And I actually got lucky enough that I got an arc to a book from a really popular author called Adrienne Young. She's the one that wrote The Unmaking of Jim Farrow. I still haven't gotten around to that book, but I have this one on my Kindle. I'm gonna put the cover over here. And in this book, she's essentially driving up to this I think it's called Six River Falls or something town, and she is trying to discover the mysterious death of her twin brother, and she has to face like ghosts from her past, like a really spooky forest type of setting. And one thing about Adrienne Young is that you can definitely count on her to have like magic realism in her books. So yeah, I think we're gonna read this because this picture is literally screaming that to me right now. And I have literally not even touched like my TBR cart. It's concerning. It's concerning. There's a reason why I don't really organize it routinely, because I never really get to it. But another picture that I just saw is this one. Look closely, you can see the New York Times in that picture and some fall leaves. And there's a book that I also got an ARC for, but it just came out. I'm pretty sure it's already out. It's a book by Coco Mellers, and actually I'm a little bit conflicted because I do have my Coco Mellers. One is Cleopatra and Frankenstein. This also takes place in New York, but then I got the ARC for Blue Sisters. This one's actually the UK cover because I did order it and it got here before it came out in the US. So I'm really, I don't know. This one just kind of sounds like more like something I will enjoy right now, and I'm really leaning towards this one because it's given that New York vibe where like essentially these three sisters have to fly back to New York City because one of the sisters passed away. That's all I know about this book, and I have it on my Kindle, and I like the idea of being able to pull this bad boy out and like read the books in here. I just read a lot faster on here, so I think we're gonna choose this one. For 4 books so far, I think we're going to be choosing maybe 3 or 4 more. I read a lot of books last month. Actually no, last month was like my worst reading month ever. So far in September, I'm pretty sure that I have finished 2 books. That's pretty good. So I'm going to just add like at least 8 books to my September TBR, aka my fall TBR, because fall for me is like a bunch of months. We're probably going to also have a fall TBR in October, obviously because of Halloween. We'll see what ends up choosing our fall TBR next month, because I definitely need a better plan than this. Like, this is a video that I just kind of did not really prepare for. So this is so random, but can you see the aesthetic of that picture? There's a book that has been calling my name for so long, and that is The Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. This is also dark academia, and they go to Yale University. It was like probably my top 5 university ever if I were ever to go there. Fun fact, I actually did technically get accepted for a business program at Yale when I was in high school. I just didn't go. Yeah. Anyways, this book, look at the spray edges. I don't know about this book. I know I started reading it and it made me feel so incredibly stupid, so I stopped reading it. But I know it's dark academia, so what better way to get into the fall mood than read a bunch of dark academia and pretend that I like black coffee again and wear like really dark clothes. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Let's keep on going, okay? The thing about this picture and the fact that I literally got crows at the very beginning of this thing, like look at all the pictures on this here. The one in the upper right hand corner has like crows on it. Will this be finally the time when this has been on my TBR for I want to say almost 3 years now, and there's so much drama going on Booktok right now about this book, and I did like kind of went back to reading it. This I feel like will be the perfect read for fall, and I know so many people love this book, and I feel like I'm at a point in my reading journey where I feel like I will actually enjoy this book, because I'm not just like I need a bunch of like romance and I don't need a bunch of spice, and I don't need them to just be going at it in a barn. So I'll read this. Yeah, why not? Also, yes, I do enjoy a heist. I do. So I will be reading this. If you know, you know. So white in this lighting. This is very fall of me because I have not seen the sun in days. I left this book downstairs because I think I'm gonna add it to my TBR, and that is the reappearance of Rachel Price. I just got this like really big aesthetic board situation that has like just all the fall vibes. It's downstairs. I do own this book. That's our TBR. Let's move on. Keep in mind, I'm probably not going to go over every single book that we're gonna be reading this month. I'm probably just gonna show you guys the ones that are physically here with me, and then the other ones you're just gonna have to remember what I said in the video. I'm just being lazy, okay? I don't feel like editing that, but it's real. I really don't want to edit that, so we're just not gonna go through that, okay? I hope you understand. But I literally just forgot that you guys have been like staring at me scrolling on here. I'm probably gonna definitely edit that out. I just got the most stunning book aesthetic for The Nightingale by Christine Hanna. I'm technically supposed to be buddy reading this book with a friend. We never really like have set up a schedule or anything for it. I'm pretty sure she's probably more into it than I am. Right here, pages of this book, but the aesthetic of it, I'm like, this book is gonna send me into a deep depression, but we're gonna add it to my TBR. Okay, we're gonna choose 2 more books because I do need options, especially because I'm not a person who sticks to TBR. So 2 more books and then we're moving on with our lives. Let's just randomly land on something. This is not helpful. It didn't land on any specific book. Let's do it again. No. Okay, I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Magnolia Parks. I'm bored. Can I please just reread that and call it a day? It's okay. Like, I already reread a lot of Magnolia Parks books this like past couple months, so we need to pick something that we haven't read. In full disclosure, I have kind of manipulated Pinterest to give me an aesthetic. So I saw this aesthetic situation, this girl just kind of standing all mysterious, holding a big book with some glasses, long hair, jeans, blah blah blah. Mood, and I decided that I'm gonna read Bad Blood. I'm sorry, okay, Pinterest is not giving me any like options, and I had to like kind of manipulate it. This is the 4th book in the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I really want to get to this book before the year's over. So we're gonna pick 1 more book and we're gonna leave it at that, okay? Okay, Sarah Curley, if you can see in this picture, is holding, this just popped on my Pinterest, a book from the Throne of Glass series that I have not finished. So you know what, we're adding Empire of Storms to my TBR and we're calling it a day because I'm tired. So I'm gonna show you all the books that I have added to my TBRs, the physical ones, the ones that are not here right now we're not gonna mention because I kind of overdid it. This just reminds me that I have to take a thumbnail picture, so I'm doing that in a second. So we're gonna go backwards, sort of. So Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas, finish Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Gotta finish the series. The Nightingale by Christine Hanna. I'm terrified of this book. I feel like this is going to put me in a deep depression, but we're still gonna read it. 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. We're gonna continue this. The Ninth House by also Leigh Bardugo. Leigh Bardugo is just kind of really in my TBR this month. Then we have Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. This cover, it's beautiful, okay? And I had to get a paperback from the UK, so we did that. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. And lastly, we have Noble Story by Ashley Poston. I'm pretty sure that I mentioned 2 more books, but they're no longer with us, and so we're just gonna move on. Comment down below if you think I'm actually going to read all these books. Probably not, but just have some faith in me. To comment, like, subscribe, do the whole YouTuber thing that we asked you to do, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.